I'm so excited to take you guys along as we visit two of our very favorite thrift stores this week, Goodwill in Bradenton and Habitat Restore. Both stores had so much to offer and really made it tough for us to decide what to bring home with us. I could not be happier with everything we found. I could not wait to get back home and show you guys how I styled some of my favorite finds. Let's head inside and get things started. Alright, I knew I wanted to start my search in the furniture section, and in the time it took me to grab a cart, my husband Jordan had already found this beautiful wooden rocking chair. I just love the coziness these bring to a space, and I would love to have one someday. Priced at $25, this would be a steal for someone. I really wish we had a spot for this in our house. Right down the row was this beautiful black chair. I loved everything about it and knew I had multiple places it would go in our home. At $10.99, it was an easy decision. I could already envision how cute it would be styled at home. Next, I headed over to the smaller home decor section, where I immediately spotted this large basket, which is exactly what I've been wanting to try on our coffee table. Priced at $10, it seems a little high at the thrift store, but when I compare it to the $50 price tag for a new one at Target, it didn't seem so bad. So I went and grabbed that one and added it to the cart. Right around the corner, I noticed this plate rack, and typically I like to display my collected plates directly on the wall and hadn't ever considered a plate rack, but at $3.99, I figured I could have some fun trying it out. I also looked these up to discover they sell for over $40 brand new. These little sage lamps are super cute and they're matching. But how much are they? $4.99. I think we're gonna put them in the cart just until I can decide. I knew these could be super adorable in our home. $5 seemed like a pretty fair price, so I added those to the cart and kept on moving. This vintage wooden tray was an easy decision and was exactly the type of organization item I was hoping to find. Really pretty. A quick look through the coffee cups is usually a must for me. I spotted this really fun green one with a duck I knew my daughter Faith would just love. Priced at $1.99, I went ahead and added that one to the cart. I don't have anything quite like this, and I definitely could see myself being able to put it to use right away. With a price of $4.99, I added that one to the cart and continued my search for some more unique vintage decor. You guys, this little bird got me so excited. I thought he was super sweet, and I had no problem paying the $2.99. I added him to my cart and decided to end this Goodwill visit on a high note. Hey guys, welcome back.
Let me do it. Here, I got it. Let me do it for you. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. We are headed to Salvation Army, but we had to stop at Chick-fil-A real quick to get our lunch. You know, Chick-fil-A's the best. We just left Goodwill and we got this awesome chair. It's gonna fit somewhere in our house. We're about to grab our food and we'll see you guys at the Salvation Army. No, you didn't like it? Did I do good or no?
You were just so excited. I don't think you're really that excited.
I'm not, but okay.
Water, Coke, Zero, Chick-fil-A, Go Mexican American.
As much as I couldn't wait for the next store, we were starving and made a quick run through Chick-fil-A to refuel and grab some much needed caffeine. Not to confuse you guys, we are actually heading into Habitat Restore, not Salvation Army, even though I'm not sure Jordan knows the difference. Here I am trying to go on the exit. Guys, doors are hard for me. I have no idea why, but they are. The first thing I did was take a scan of the tables. I'm actually keeping an eye out for a new, slightly bigger dining table than what we have, as well as a small breakfast table. They definitely had some great options, but not exactly what I'm wanting. This particular Habitat sells new and used items. I thought these chairs were cute. $50 per chair really isn't terrible if you're needing something really specific, but definitely nowhere near thrift store prices if that's what you're after. I thought the pattern fabric on this album was beautiful. The price was $4.99, and I decided to pick this one up. I thought this floral painting was so pretty, even though $75 was a little bit high for me. One of the things I'm learning with Habitat is to stop and take a look through the boxes. I used to always skip over them, but they really can be some of the best finds. I thought these plates were beautiful. I really love the Indian. Oh, that's really pretty. I ended up only deciding to bring the blue floral dish home with me because I knew I definitely had a spot for it.
Put this in the cart.
This is about where I wrap things up at Habitat. Time to head back home and show you guys how I styled some of my favorite finds.
Cute. Really extra. It's $50.
All right, I feel like I found a great place for this chair here in our living room. It's in an empty corner, actually alongside a cabinet my aunt just gifted me. I'm very excited to figure out what to put inside of this cabinet, but I really like it. I think it's super cozy and warm. It's also next to another piece from another aunt that's very special to me, and so I'm just so excited for how this corner is coming together and couldn't be happier with it. All right, I ended up finding a home for this wood tray here on my husband's dresser. It definitely can be a clutter zone at times, and anything to help keep us organized and just simplify that process a little bit, I definitely appreciate. The basket worked out so great to hold our Bible study material. I've really learned over time, the more easily accessible it is, the more likely we are not to miss our morning Bible study. So far, this has been working out really nicely. Next up is this blue floral dish. I decided to give this one a try on the coffee table as well to hold remote controls. I threw a stick of butter in this small casserole dish to see if it would be too ridiculously big until I can thrift an actual butter dish. I think for now, it'll work just fine. All right, thanks so much for coming along. I hope y'all have a blessed week, and I'll see you next time.